Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, and I am back with my informative series for newer players on different movement methods in the game and how they complement and work with other aspects of the game. Today's episode will be on rotor blades and helicopters. So, as always, I will start off with the overall pros and cons. They are highly maneuverable, and they're also a master of using cover, since they can go up and down and stop mid-air. They can easily duck in and out of cover, which is a huge factor if you're going to be building a bot around. You have to keep that in mind. As far as cons go, the rotor blades themselves are quite a big target, and if you want to have a bot, you know, with some redundancy as far as copter blades go, you're going to need a few of them, increasing the overall bot size in general. Again, large size makes it really hard to have redundancy, especially at the higher tiers, when the rotor blades are ridiculously large. So, moving on to SMGs and how they work with rotor blades. So for the pros, they are very good at taking out air units if you have a helicopter with SMGs on them, due to the fact that they're quite fast and can hover mid-air, so they can maintain some stability and accuracy. Hit and run style attacking is also a very good idea, but only for unsuspecting targets, or if you're going to be supporting other members of your team. As far as cons go, they are not a very viable choice when attacking ground units. Again, as I said before, they are a very large target, and they can be shot off very quickly, which pretty much grounds you, making you a sitting duck, where they can easily finish you off, due to the fact that SMGs work best at close range. And moving on to plasma, so they are able to peek out from a tall cliff, fire off a shot, duck back down, and repeat the process, say maybe slightly to the left or to the right. You know, keep them guessing. That'll be a good option. And they can get to a good position quite early in the game due to their maneuverability and speed, so that'll be good for catching enemies off guard. And for cons, you are a very easy target to take down if you're left alone, and a group of enemies come at you, or know where you are. Again, you're going to be wanting to use cliffs to your advantage if you're going to be a plasma copter. Next up is rails. As far as pros go, well, you can get to a good position quickly, and that's about it. Cons. It's very hard to stabilize in order to get a good shot. The rotors themselves carry your inertia and momentum, so it's hard to stop, which is going to take you a little while than most movement methods to actually maintain, or get back down rather, to a decent level of stability. And even when you're on the ground, it's really hard to get a truly 100% stable shot, as you're going to be moving left and right slightly. So overall, rails on a copter, not the greatest option. It is possible, but I would probably go with another platform if you want to use rails. Then moving on to nanos, they are absolutely fantastic for saving air units, or stranded allies that are like up on a cliff. For example, a rail walker, or a plasma walker, that's sort of serving a more artillery role up on a cliff. It's really easy to get up to them quickly, and, you know, to get across to other sides of the map to save stranded allies. As far as cons go, makes a rather clear and obvious target, especially when you're hovering above your little group of allies. They're most likely going to be aiming for you because you're not in cover, and the constant glowing blue lights give it away. Or I guess in their case they'd be seeing red lights, but you got the idea. Finally, as far as weapons go, we have Teslas. So, I don't know, not much else to say other than death from above. But cons, they are a little hard to use due to the absolutely massive size. Again, at higher tiers, the rotors have a very large hitbox. And chances are you're going to be hitting the enemy with your rotor blades before your Teslas. Unless you can somehow get the Tesla blades underneath and sort of land on them, that's about all you could do. Then, finally, as always, movement complements. This is the section where I compare how different movement methods work with this movement method, in this case, rotor blades. So wheels provide a decent backup for when all your rotors are shot off. However, hover blades arguably would be a better choice if you needed a backup. Tracks, or tank tracks, no. Just no. Well, not necessarily. I mean, it is far from viable. I'll let you know, but you could if you really wanted to. I don't know, you would have to get really lucky and have all your tank tracks shot off before you could even go airborne. So, it's pretty pointless, really. Legs are a very good choice when it comes to using rotor blades, as far as complement movement methods go anyway. They make for a very, very easy landing, and if you wanted, say, a rail unit with legs and rotors, that could be possible. But, again, rails just with hover blades, not a good choice. Anyways, thrusters are always nice and work quite well with increasing your speed and ability to turn. So, that covers everything for rotor blades in this video. Hopefully this helped you out if you are a newer player, or if you are a veteran player, please pass this video along to any of your friends who are just getting into the game. Hopefully it'll help them out. Anyways guys, I've been the Awesome Soul, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.